Hi guys, welcome back to a video of my childhood best friend Barry. I haven't seen this guy in like decades, so I figured I'd introduce him on the channel.
Hi,
Do you have your microphone close by, or just asking because your voice is like super
I'm just
faint?
using I'm just using an Oculus microphone. I'm kind of sick right now.
Oh, that explains it. Well, you can
Yeah.
take a pick of which seat you want, left or right side, and then we'll get into it. So, I haven't seen you in a long time. How's the town been since I left? Any major changes? Or is it still pretty much the same?
Still pretty much the same. Pretty good.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna get straight into one of the
hmm
controversial questions. Are you left or right for political party with news stuff nowadays?
Can you clarify?
What?
Can you clarify?
Like, are you more, against, like, the recent policies and stuff, the age verification stuff, or do you think that stuff will actually end up being useful eventually?
It'll probably end up being useful, but at the start, it's probably going to be pretty annoying to deal with because
Yeah,
it's going to be such a sharp change for people that they're not going to know how to use it correctly.
yeah. I remember the controversy when YouTube first added that box of made for kids or not, and people thought it was the end of the platform. Yeah.
hmm
So, what would you do in an apocalypse? You can pick the trope, I guess.
I guess I would probably reach out to as many people as I can to get into a safe space so that we can start a mini community.
Yeah. Which one do you think would be more survival, a nuclear apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse?
Probably a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Assuming that everything goes according to plan, what's your badass sort of survival plan? I know everyone's thought of that one thing they would try to do in Apocalypse.
Not much, probably.
Uh, I'd try to go to a museum and get one of those suits of armor.
Mm.
So, have you seen anything on the news lately that has concerned or interested you? Anything at all?
No, not really.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really watch channel TV anymore. It's mainly just whatever stuff YouTube serves up. So, what are some memories you have on me from back when we lived in the same town? Because I know it's been years since then, and I'm sure there are some good stories there.
You know what? I guess I can't really think of too much right now. If you gave me some time, I would probably be able to.
I remember that time that we booby trapped that swing thing. We had the chairs that would come down, the ball we
hmm
pushed down the slide. I even think we blocked off the fence gate to keep Aiden out, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
hmm
So, how has VR been since you've gotten into that? When did you get your first headset?
I got my first headset. It was a used headset. I got it like 2020 maybe. It was a used headset. My grandpa got it for me, and how I got it was my mom was driving me home from like I'm pretty sure it was shopping one night, and I said, "Want to know what would be crazy if I called my grandpa and I said, if you got me an Oculus, it would be probably the best birthday I've had, or not birthday. It would be the best Christmas I had." And he got me an Oculus, and then not too shortly after that, a couple years later, maybe like 2022, that broke, so I got another one. And then in 2024, on my birthday, I got the MetaQuest 3S. Or not birthday, I got MetaQuest 3S on Christmas, this last Christmas.
Yeah. I got my first headset, I think it was earlier last year. My sister made a deal with me where if I covered half of it, she'd pay for the rest, and it was a birthday present. That or a Christmas present, one of the two. That's the same headset I'm using now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the top of the line gaming ones, but it works. So what was your first
Yeah.
experience in like social VR games, like Worlds, Chat, that sort of thing?
I can't really remember, I guess.
Yeah, I remember the first time I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go for something familiar." So I searched up Five Nights at Freddy's, thinking it'd be a creation of the main game. Guess what the first world I joined in was? One where it sexified the robots and
What
straight up had
was it?
a stripper pole on one of the stages. Instant regret. And then one of the only few negative times I've had happen was like a few people screaming the N-word while running around or something. Have you ever had any negative experiences in VR?
Yeah.
What are some friends that you've made in VR? Like people that you didn't know beforehand or that you somewhat keep tabs with?
I guess I don't really keep tabs with people I meet in VR ever.
Yeah. I remember I met Alex, not his real name, but he used to watch my Minecraft live streams. I met him in VR roller coasters of all things, and we became friends online. Not talk to him much, but it's nice to keep tabs of sometimes. Just out of curiosity, I remember back when I lived in town, there was this pile of rock pebbles that, for whatever reason, we found amazing. Whatever happened to that? Did that get moved or is it still there?
It's still there.
Wow,
I think they moved it. They moved it to a different spot, but it's still
huh.
around there.
I remember that stinky sandwich game we used to play, where it was like there would be one cushion,
Yeah.
the other person's in the middle. You would say whatever random stuff you think of, make a throwing motion, then put the top pedal on, if I remember correctly. Man, I must be
Mhm.
getting old if that's a nostalgic memory. Eh. What's that campground thing? I know you've mentioned it before, but I don't remember there being any campground, or at least if there was, I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, there's still a campground, but it's owned by a different owner now.
Huh. I remember that the kid named Hunter, I think I pushed him off like a good 5 foot tall walk into the ocean at one point. Or well, not the ocean, but a lake. Was that real or is that just a random dream I had one time that I remember?
I don't think I actually ever remember that.
I yeah. Well, what are some questions you have for me since I've moved? I know a lot has probably changed since last time we've met in person.
Mm.
Well, I've changed schools at least a few dozen times since I moved there. I still remember that Mr. Stuffins teacher, that cardboard tube and stuff he gave us that one time. remember correctly, I sold that in half at one point. Not sure why. I still have the pirate spyglass and the handkerchiefs that he gave me. Do you remember him? What?
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Well, anyway, how has school been since I left? Any new kids?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah. Anyone picking on you, or is it mostly just friendly type school?
Quite a few people who pick on me.
Oh. That's sort of the same at my school, but I wouldn't say it progressed like physical bullying, more like just teasing comments than anything actually mean. So, in a different direction, what's your opinion on furries?
So I don't really have an opinion.
Yeah. In my opinion, the kind that like wear a full fursuit in public or use a litter box, those are the extremists. The majority of furries are just a tail clip and cat ears, or just chill, or they only do that on conventions. The extremists are the ones that give the furry group a bad name. And it's not exactly a secret on my channel about. Huh. Well, I guess that concludes part one of the podcast. I have no idea where he just went. I'm gonna end this part of the recording here, then go see if I can find him. But, thank you for coming on. That was Barry, childhood best friend. Uh, Bye for now, I guess.